What's up, guys? Welcome to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron, and it's time for the weekly track review where I get my thoughts and my opinions on some of the singles I released throughout the week of December 3rd. And if you guys got anything you want me to review, album, single, EP, anything old or new, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and I'll make it happen for you. And if you do that, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon. That way you don't miss out on any of your requested stuff. Kicking off the goods is For An Autopsy and Shadows. This is one of my favorite deathcore bands, and they just keep releasing banger after banger. This song is very dark, it's very heavy, the drum work in it is just nuts, and the chorus has a really good hook and a melody. I love how the song continually just plummets lower and lower in emotion thanks to the rhythm, and it has a traditional death metal vibe to it, kind of like old school For An Autopsy. It's almost doomish in a way as well, and the outro is absolutely fantastic. Then we have the song Collapse by Slackjaw, coming off of their upcoming album Vicious Cycle. It's got like this Mastodon Oblivion intro thing going on. It's got like a really creepy intro that turns into a just chug fest with a really cool melody. The vocals are very much in your face. It's just straight up hardcore, and I absolutely love it. The drums and the bass solo thing happen about halfway through with like this chilling guitar melody playing in the background. There's just tons of weird stuff in this song, but it works so well, and the vocals are fantastic. Knuckle also made it onto the good list with their song Levitate. The music in this is just very pop punk, but it still sounds so good, especially the guitar riff and the chorus. The vocals that I usually don't really care for that much just because they're too generic-y, easy core, pop punk, nasally, whiny sounding, actually weren't that bad. I liked them quite a bit, and the lyrics are pretty decent. It reminds me of something that Armor for Sleep would do. And then we have the song Immovable Stone by Sylosis. This song just comes in heavy and gets straight to the point. I would point out the different sections where the riffs are really good and the verses and chorus, but honestly, every single riff in this song is fantastic. I really dig the way they change the chorus just about every time lyrically going into it, but still had the same hook. It just sounds so good. And then the slides and the breakdown that the guitar's doing, it's a really nice touch. Reminds me of something that like Machine Head would do. And the solo in it was okay. I'm not really a huge fan of solos specifically in this genre, but it wasn't really bad. And then we have a new band called Virtues. They released a song called Substance. I guess they're not really a new band. They've been around since 2017, but they haven't really done that much, and they don't have a whole lot of attention. I think they have less than like 5,000 listens on Spotify. It has a really slow building orchestration thing going on in the intro that builds up into a really strong guitar melody and drums. The verse has really strong distorted vocals. Got like this old school hardcore vibe or something that like Counterparts would do. The clean vocals feel kind of awkward in the chorusy section, but they definitely grow on you. Really good sound and music from a band that isn't really that well known. Definitely check them out if you're interested. First up on the meh list is Eskimo Callboy with their song Pump It. The heavier parts in this song sound fantastic. The synth party section to me was just super generic though. It sounds like something Cascada was doing like 10 years ago on her song Evacuate the Dance Floor. It was very uninspiring, very generic. It didn't really do it for me, but I didn't like how it was all meshed together, and the songwriting style and the heavy parts were really good. But overall, it was just, the song was just kind of meh. And then we also have the Comeback Kid featuring Joe DePlanter with their song Crossed. Solid riffs, but it's just standard metalcore, and the lyrics are kind of silly. The vocals are very gnarly, which helps the song out a lot. I love the aggression in this song, but the music just wasn't really there for me. It felt very basic. And then we have Palisades with the song My Consequences. I believe that's how you pronounce the name of this band. They got their old singer back, but honestly, I kind of liked their newer singer, or their last vocalist, I guess. The lower register from him, it just worked for me. I'm not a huge fan of the higher vocal ranges that this guy's hitting. It sounds good. It's just very generic sounding. It's a middle of the road song, kind of a weird comparison, but it reminds me a lot of 1,000 Foot Krutch. And there's only one song on the bad list this week, and it is 3 Days Grace, So-Called Life. This song is extremely cringy, has a very boring riff that's just weighed down with so much distortion. The vocals are absolutely atrocious. I don't know if it's a vocal effect or maybe it's just the the vocals in general that are doing it for me, but altogether it is horrible. The lyrics are absolutely laughable. They're lazy and overly dramatic. This felt like I was listening to a song that was written by a 17-year-old kid that just got grounded, especially if you look at the placement where the explicit lyrics come in, all the F words thrown around in there. It's just silly, very lazy songwriting. I understand the message that he's getting across, and I get it, and I do agree, but just the delivery and the way it was expressed and the music, a song like this could have been written in about 4.5 minutes by a kid who's throwing a temper tantrum in his room. And that is it for the weekly track review. Leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite track was, or if there's something I should check out that I missed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Leave a comment below letting me know what I should review next. If you want to help support me and my channel and make me feel good about myself, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Also, do that if you leave a request. That way you don't miss out on it, because sometimes that does happen. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, whenever you happen to be watching this. And I'll talk to you guys next time.
Too bad.